comment. I'm Bismarck saying it's a great moment having you. Uh, we are having that series of lecture on enhancing your risk minimizing ability in our world. And it has been a great moment having you. I want to remind you, I have a lot of ebooks. I have a lot of ebooks available at Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. Enhancing your entrepreneurial agility, $4. Also have books like also building a competitiveness in the career panel, $4. To be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Also, there's something inside the world is in the $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to over $5. Leaders of generation, I think it's $5. Also have these books available. Building yourself as a millionaire, $4. Enhancing your risk taking ability, $4. Enhancing your decision making ability, $4. Growing with a cloud of luminaries and conditions, $4. Also smiling the level of competition put together, $4. All the books are available. Also jettison global unemployment. I have all those in climate change, attenuating measures to implement climate change. A lot of books. If you can dream it, you can do it. Plenty of books up there for you. I'm not getting sales. I'm advertising on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. I'm not getting single sales. I know you guys will help me in the sales of this book to achieve what I want to achieve. So help me. I'm counting on you guys to help me drive the sales of these books. Also, I have a lot of motivational messages on YouTube. You have a channel, Bismarck saying nothing can stop your motivational messages. The motivational messages, like there are 60 of them, they're 15 minutes, like building yourself as 7 millionaire. Watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. Also, I have also another playlist, your marriage based state of mind, the teachings on dating, courtship, and marriage, the 15 minutes. Watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. Also, I have another playlist like River from the Temple Sermon, their sermons like you're not in this world by accident, the economy of God, my secret is Jesus, if it's not only for faith, it's not only for God, integrity is a principle that never fails. Have all these books there. Have these about 40 sermons there. Watch them, subscribe to them, and send your comment. Also have videos on economics, teachings in economics, price price of demand, income elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, also price elasticity of supply. Also we have teachings on we have teachings on we also have teachings on entrepreneurship. As happening in the first batch, we did entrepreneurship teachings on creating a new trend of business. They're 15 minutes. Growing your business from a small scale to multinational. Also, they are all there. Go and get them for yourself. So I'm counting on you guys. Buy the books for me. I'm not getting single sales. I need sales for myself and support people in the society. Help me. And so thank you for all the blessings support. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and be watching it. Thank you so much. In the lesson 4, we talk about issues like how do we deal with product innovative risks that sometimes you lose out. There's a risk of losing out of competition due to innovation, and we said that in as much as you invest in research and development, another areas you should not repudiate or you should not forget is also motivating your customers to bring innovative ideas. That you can even when you're running adverts, it should be part of the advert that customers that bring innovative ideas, a certain percentage of the price of the product will be assigned to you, maybe 0.04%. If you bring innovative idea to help innovate the product, because there are the people who buy the product every day, and they will tell you they're very good people. Will tell you some of the ways that will bring innovative ideas and things, and some of them might also be business magnets on their own. Some of your consumers may be business magnets that can bring ideas. They can do what they call idea extrapolation to help you. So if you create an incentive in adverts and labels you put on your product, there should be a caption that tells them that if you bring innovative idea, these are contacts you should bring. If you bring it, this is what you get in return. It will motivate them. So in as much as the research and development is bringing idea, customers also can bring that. Also, we talk about how do we do financial systematic risk. Sometimes there are financial risks like the 2006 2008 financial risks in US, the Asian financial crisis, the dot-com crisis, the COVID-19, all those things. How do we deal with that? We said that set aside some of your profit, you invest them into a profitable financial asset. The returns there, you keep them to stabilize your company during times of systematic risk, so that it can help you even cut down your price level and remain competitive. Can help you support some of your loyal customers, give them credit facility to boost their business in that difficult time, and they will pay back. You can support some of your employers with salary support, and also your suppliers so that they pay back with credit facilities. Also, we said how do we deal with employment risks, the risks of employing people who are low performance, who perform very low and those who are also financial malfeasance too. We said there's a need to get a credible person, independent person that will do performance scoring rating for each worker every month, every year. So every month, if for 4 months consecutive, a worker the performance rating score is very low, then you can decide to sack him. And we said all those things. If the industry too, you can build a system for the whole industry for all your workers, so the industry everybody knows the performance level, so that nobody will stand the risk of employing a employee that his performance is very low, or employee that's engulfed with financial malfeasance and infractions and these things and contraventions. So we said those things. So let's put it behind. We are going to we want to conclude on this one so that we don't come back to this. Other lessons that will come from different topics. So we look at how do we deal with the risks of facing difficulty in penetrating any business environment. Sometimes when we want to penetrate a business, it's very difficult. That one there is always difficult to penetrate. And some of them, because one of them, you have the quality of your product should be there, you produce at the minimum cost at a reasonable price. How do you achieve that? Examine entrepreneurial projects that have been carried out in the global world on your product that produce good results. Extract the necessary ideas to improve the quality and minimizing the cost of production while you sell at relatively lower prices. So there are a lot of entrepreneurial projects that have gone in global world. Look at those ones that have link with your product that produce good results. Extrapolate the needed ideas to build it quality whilst you minimize cost and sell at relatively lower prices to remain yourself very competitive, so that you can penetrate to the market, because it's a very conundrum, a very Herculean task to do that. And that one of the ways that will help you to achieve that is to operationalize. 2, examine ingredients from old product, whether they were successful or unsuccessful product that are similar to your product. Extract the necessary ingredient to improve the quality whilst you minimize costs and sell at relatively lower price. So examine ingredients that have been used on products similar to yours. Some of the product might be successful, some of them might fail. You can examine them and extract the necessary ingredients to help improve the quality of your product, whilst you minimize costs, whilst relatively lower the price to help you penetrate into a new business environment. And these are very rudimentary principles that will help you. Again, to examine several plant, animals, insects, trees, living things in your environment. You can extract ingredients from them to improve the quality whilst you minimize the cost and also sell at relatively low. Sometimes there are a lot of things around us. Until God open your eyes, you may never know what is surrounded. There are plant, insect, living things, and other objects. You can extract a lot of ingredients to build the quality whilst you minimize costs and sell at a reasonable price to penetrate a new business environment. Because the starting is always very difficult. 4, examine similar product produced in other countries in the global world. Extract the key innovative ingredients that will help you to improve its quality whilst you minimize the cost and relatively lower prices. So that also look at similar product produced that is in connection with your product in the global world. Examine the key ingredients and the things that goes into the process innovation to improve the quality of your product, whilst you minimize cost and not compromise on quality. Also, small SMEs or small medium enterprises should employ the service of liquidators. Liquidators sell surplus inventory of big companies that are closing down or have excess stock at a reduced price. So you can leverage on also SMEs can leverage on liquidators. Liquidators are people, they sell the inventory, surplus inventories of companies that are big firms that are closing down or have excess inventory at a relatively lower prices so that you leverage on some of these things to produce the quality whilst at a reasonable cost that will help you to penetrate the environment to achieve that propitious and very blistering outcome you want. As done by Marcus Goldman and Samuel Sachs, how they were able to penetrate the financial market to establish the Goldman Sachs company now is the second largest investment bank in the whole world. You can implement these strategies to help you deal with the risks of losing out of penetrating a new business environment that are very competitive. Number 6, the risks of natural disasters. We face risks, flood, earthquake, and others. That some of these we know that yes, people take safety measures not being operating in a flood or earthquake zone, and safety measures to avoid fire. It's good. People also contribute to insurance. They invest. So I talked of this new idea. You invest in insurance so that it will help some of the insurance. Why don't you, the money you use to invest in insurance company, why don't you use to invest in the financial assets so that insurance indeed covers all costs. If this happens, it pays the type of insurance. But if that amount of money you invest in the financial assets, and sometimes insurance, nothing can happen to you for more than 10 years or 8, nothing happen, and you're paying for it. The amount of money I use to pay for insurance company, I can invest that money in the financial and the returns, I keep it. So that when these things happen to me, I can use that to deal with these natural disasters. Insurance cover all risks for your investment. If you want to invest in financial assets, that will help you cover more risks. That is important to increase the amount of your increments when it comes to your contributing. So if I'm contributing insurance company maybe 100, and I want to invest that money into financial assets so that difficult times I use the profit to help me, I can increase the level. Maybe from 100 I can make it 150 so that I can have more investment in the financial insurance. I call it investment insurance. So that I invest in financial assets, the returns I get, I don't touch it. I repatriate, I keep, I allow it. So that if I face these natural disasters, I leverage on it instead of using that money for insurance company. Because sometimes, and you might not be experiencing any incident for 10 or 15 years, but yet still you'll be paying the insurance. Sometimes, if nothing happens to you, the insurance doesn't give you anything. In recent time, the insurance companies, when nothing have happened to you from me, they give you some amount of money, but that's not enough. So if instead of going to pay that amount of money to insurance company, I will use that money to invest in a financial asset, maybe investment insurance, and I allow the returns to yield. So if I pay these things, I can leverage on it to cushion me, and that is also a very innovative way. You can do this as an individual or maybe a pool of business personalities. You have the investment insurance for yourself. Maybe you can do it at an individual level as a company, or maybe you can have a pool of people who are like-minded people who do similar business. You put yourself, do the investment insurance for yourself. So in difficult times, you help yourself. It can be very innovative, rather than considering with investing with insurance company, than creating your own investment insurance through a financial asset where the returns are being allowed to accumulate over a period, so that in difficult, when you have face natural disasters, you can leverage it. That you can also wrap your mind around this. Statistics indicate that about 40 to 47.5% insurance clients apply for insurance due to natural disasters for every 4 or 5 years, meaning that about 53% contributions are not being used by the client because they don't experience any natural disaster. So it may be basically, it's quite a nuisance. It's quite preposterous. So if I will not experience this for so many years, but you can never count you, why will I invest so much in insurance? I can't create investment insurance for myself so in difficult times I can leverage. These are all things you can juxtapose and see how it can help attenuate some of these risks if you are faced with the natural risk insurance. The last one we're going to talk about, and at the end, legal and regulatory risks. For instance, passing laws that affect your product. Sometimes there are laws that are being passed, local content laws that can be very injurious, very inimical to your business. What are some of the very robust, vehement, indispensable measures that I can, reverberating measures I can use to deal with these legal and regulatory risks? You can extrapolate or extract powerful ideas, framework strategies, and approaches from top-notch companies in the global world on that product, so that before the law is passed, you can produce a product that is even better than the standard being set by the law. This will help you to take the direction of the competition in the industry. So before, if you know the law is coming, that is going to be passed, that they want this, sometimes it can be the law is being passed that this product is very harmful, so you want the standard. Maybe you hear about that. You can you can extract powerful ideas, frameworks, strategies, and approaches from top companies in the global world that produce similar product or likewise product. Before the law is passed, you're able to produce a product that's even better than what the law is even going to set. What the law is going to say that this is the standard, you can even produce a better product than that. If you're able to do that, that's very novel, very potentiating, very, very vibrating. In that case, it can help you to take the direction of competition in the industry. Within the reasonable period before the law is passed, you can invest in your loyal customers, their business, give them financial facility to grow their business so that they can buy the new product. You can give them financial at a low or minimum interest rate so they can build their economic vibrancies to buy the new standard product to keep you to get the needed sales you want. Also, if your country allow private businesses to use national service personnel, at the initial stage you can use a lot of national service personnel, give them intense training on the new standard product you want to bring to ensure that you get a quality and minimize costs so that you can remain very competitive and run ahead of your competitors. A company like Malaysia operations were adversely was operating in Malaysia. Their operations were adversely affected by the passage of MBDM laws. So implement these measures so that this does not happen to your business, so that any deductible or debilitating act will be reduced or be attenuated. So that's the end of the series. Thank you so much. This is the 5 lectures we learned about enhancing your risk minimizing ability in entrepreneurial world. I want to remind you, I have a lot of ebooks on Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad. Building your competitors in the credit plan, $4. To be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Enhancing your entrepreneurial agility, $4. Also, jettisoning global unemployment, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind, $5. Leaders of generation tickets, $5. Building yourself as $7 million, $4. Enhance your risk taking ability, $4. Growing, enhance your decision making ability, $4. Growing with a cloud of luminaries in Econocies, $4. Expand the level of competition, $4. All these books are available. You can get these books for yourself. I'm advertising on Facebook 3 times that I'm not getting sales. Help me get the sales of this book. I'm counting on you so much to help me leverage. I'm counting. Sorry for the breaks and images. When you go to YouTube, I have a channel. Bismarck say nothing can stop you. Motivation message. You watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. I have another playlist. Your marriage will be a state of mind to where they are teachings on dating and course your marriage. 15 minutes. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also have another playlist. River from the Temple Sermon. Their sermons like you're not in this world by accident and all those things. Also watch them, subscribe to them, send your comment. Also have other academic videos on economics videos, teachings on price loss of demand, income loss of demand, cross loss of demand, price loss of supply, national income accounting, couple of them and more is coming. Entrepreneurship, all these are available. I'm counting on you to watch, send your comment, buy the books, subscribe to it, and thank you so much. Other series of lectures on entrepreneurship will be coming to help build yourself a $7 million, to stimulate your waves, stagger the business magnet in you to grow with a cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs to experience that community possibility. Thank you so much. Bye bye. We have ended this series. We will continue with another series. Thank you so much. Have a great moment.